All right. I know the pictures I did on Grody last time, you couldn't tell if they were in the front or the back. So I figured this time I'm going to do video. So I'm at Mr. Mckeand's. There's his house. I want to aerate and seed this area, you know, around these trees to the mailbox right there. And then on this side, I mean, it's actually starting to come in. You know, it was so dry. His was the first one we did. I mean, some of these areas we can just broadcast a little seed where the ground's all heaved out right there. But what we're wanting to do is get, here could be aerated and seeded. There's, you see a spot right there. And up through here where it's moss and not much grass coming in, really goes down to about this tree. I want to kind of aerate and seed that section in there. It's going to show up better. I'm not really worried about up in here, even though it's thin. I mean, we could broadcast a little, but I wouldn't spend a lot of time up there. All right, as we get down here, we can make a couple passes in there. A few passes. I mean, the hill came in good. This is one spot he saw. I wouldn't even have seen it, but there's the front door. You can see it right there. It's kind of heaved up. You can go with that with the stinger. I think this is going to fill in okay here, so I wouldn't worry about that. I do want to show you maybe a little bit, a couple passes there. He scratched all this up on this side and on the other side, and he's already seeded this, so we don't have to really do anything against the bed edges in the front. All right, in the back, we can definitely broadcast some in here if we need to poke a little bit, but broadcasting more than anything. Not bad. When you get over here against this, that might need a little poking and scratching. All right, the area back here that's mostly moss and got some grass, I want to do that little area wall to wall with the stinger and seeding. We're going to put white bag polyon on the whole thing for his first app, because that way, you know, we'll give the new seed. We'll probably put out 100 pounds of seed here at the most, but you can see down through there, it's washed. You know, it's mainly wash areas that we're concerned about. Really, the thing back there came in pretty good, but right here, depending, there's some baby grass in there. It might be okay, but at a minimum, we need to put a little more seed just where you see it's brown to like right there. The rest of that back there is fine. A little bit of poking and a pass over here. You don't have to really go back there. I'd stop at the tree trunk and kind of go down to that bed. This all came in good. We'll have to probably bring a hand tool a little bit. This is really the main area that bothered me. You see but it's this area over here where all this Bermuda is, and it's starting to wash. We didn't really get hardly anything up in there. And I don't care if we have perennial ryegrass, we could put some of that in there, but we need to scratch up, aerate, whatever we need to do, get some grass growing in this spot, which is against the back of his house. And this corner needs a little bit. I mean, I'm sure cars run through it, but that's pretty much it. We're not going to worry about anything down on that side. There's grass growing up here, so I'll show you one more thing, which is, and we don't have to do it, but you wouldn't know it if I didn't tell you. Same thing, this is the other side of that front landscape bed. He scratched it up and seeded it about 2 weeks ago, so we don't have to do anything right there. All right, that's it.